Hi guys, Matt here from PSP Halifax, bringing you our second episode of our 10-part guitar lesson series. So if you haven't already checked out the very first guitar lesson video, make sure you go back in our timeline or on YouTube in the playlist and make sure you play that one through, practice it along, and then join us here on the second lesson. So if you don't remember what we worked on last week, we looked at the anatomy of a guitar, how to hold the guitar, we looked at the names of the strings on the guitar, and finally we finished off how to tune your guitar. Now, as I say always, make sure you wash your hands before you pick up your guitar every time, as our hands carry a lot of dirt and we want the strings to always sound nice and clean. Every time you pick up your guitar to play as well, make sure it's in tune with the other strings on the guitar. So I always like to tune up my guitar and then I'm ready for my practice. So today we're going to look at how to read guitar tab, and we're going to learn our very first song. Guitar tab is a way to read music from a song and play it on your own guitar. So it's very important to know how to read it so that you can play multiple songs. So typically you'll see guitar tab with 6 lines. These represent the 6 strings on the guitar: E, A, D, G, B, E. You'll notice how the high E string has a lowercase e and the low sounding E string will always be an uppercase E. This is how you differentiate between the E's on the guitar. The number 0 will correspond with an open sounding string, like an open A. The number 3 would be fret number 3 on your guitar. And the number 5 would be the 5th fret on the guitar. So you can see how tab can be useful in learning music notes very quickly and songs very quickly. The one problem with music tab is that it doesn't show you the time of the music. Well, you'll see that in regular music reading, showing you the style of the note being played, whether it's an 8th note or so on and so forth, showing you the tempo of the music. That takes a lot more time to be able to learn and read and play to time. So tab is a great way of getting into a casual playing environment. So we're going to jump right into a practice today, and what I want you to do is I want you to play the notes on the screen, the tab on the screen, and I want you to try to figure out what song we might be playing. So I'll give you 3 minutes and we're going to start now. So first, look at what string the notes are being played on. Then make sure you're playing the corresponding fret with the corresponding number. The tempo and style of the song will come with more experience as you learn or know the song. So you can see the very first song we played there was Smoke on the Water. Starting on the low E, open, 3, 5, open, 3, 6, 5, open, 3, 5, 3, open. You can see every note that I am playing, I'll be using a downstroke on the pick, on my picking hand. So for now, for us beginners, like I said in the first video, we can use our thumb to play. If you do prefer to use a pick, we had a great question in our live stream on last Friday. A great pick that beginners like to use is a more flimsy style of pick. However, I do like a more firm pick as I'm used to playing with it for many years. So it's based on personal preference, but we'll use our thumb, and if not, use a lighter pick. For our strumming pattern, all I want to do for all these songs is we're going to play downstrokes. So after you've played the song and you understand the notes and you know what song we're playing, you're then going to want to try to get it up to speed. So now that we've played Smoke on the Water on the lowest E string, now I want us to move to a different string on the guitar. So I'm going to give you 45 seconds. I want you to move to any string on the guitar other than the low sounding E, and I want you to play Smoke on the Water again. Here we go. You can follow along to the tab on screen or pick any other string. Great, so the next song I want us to move on to is Hit the Road Jack. So first we're going to look at the tab on screen. You can see we have 5-5, 3-3, 1-1, open, open, and you can hear the tune. 5-5, 3-3, 1-1, open, open. So it's important to remember when we're playing any one of these songs or any song on the guitar or with any instrument for that matter, it's most important to stay in time. It's better to stay in time but play the wrong notes or miss a few notes rather than hitting all the notes and having the song be way out of time. With the exception of when you're learning. It's okay when you're learning to take your time. Smoke on the Water. Once you have that kind of in your head, you've practiced that rhythm a few times, that's when it's most important, especially when you're playing with other people, to make sure that is kept in time. It's okay if you miss notes. So for example, it's good to also have a metronome if you want to, or play with the song if you want to have something to go off of. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see how I missed one of the notes near the end. I didn't let that faze me any. I just kind of continued on with the beat and finished out the song as normal. So if you have any questions on today's lessons or the last lesson last week, you can send an email to this link down below, psphalifaxrecreation@gmail.com. Send an email there with any question you may have, and I will cover that in Friday's live stream. All live streams and videos will be posted at 3:30 Atlantic Standard Time, so you can tune in Friday, April 17th at 3:30 on our PSP Halifax Facebook page to catch the live stream. If you like today's video, make sure you leave a like. Join us next week where we look at playing a tab on multiple strings as well as getting into chords. Thanks guys, and have a great week.